I first heard about the Capital Cyber through and just coincidentally, I was actually researching cybersecurity at that time, so it kind of piqued my interest. There was always a concern in the back of my mind with the increase in artificial intelligence, the ability to have an attack come into one of our computer systems and look real. The main reason I chose Capital Cyber to work with was, one, the company was referred by a good friend. In addition to that, I got a chance to speak to Nikhil ahead of time to tell me a little bit about his experience and the role, not only his role, but the role of his company and what they provided. And what was very interesting to me is that they were providing a grant where they could do what was called a penetration test for free, to kind of give them a peek into my network, my computer network, to see if we had any vulnerable situations. Did not take a lot of time. I mean, literally within a few days, I was given an intense report on all the different aspects of potential vulnerability or cybersecurity risks. Everything was detailed to me in phone call and email communication as to what Nikhil saw and what he believed potential solutions could be for the firm. And so it was very, very seamless. The consistent communication, explanations, and dealings with his company were very, very professional. You know, I'm not the tech guy, so, you know, it was really important for me to understand in basic English what our potential risks were. And Nikhil and his professional team did just a wonderful job with all that. I think it was a matter of about a month after we signed on, we began to get a couple of warnings, interestingly enough, where some people were trying to kind of sneak in. So, you know, it's one thing if you hear about these things, but most of these things you don't really know about until it's too late. So a lot of things are happening behind the scenes, and I know Nikhil and his team are diligently watching out for everything and are completely aware of when something happens and we get notified. The introduction of AI into the scamming world is really helping these cyber attackers to get into your system with emails that look natural, right? No matter who you're dealing with, whether it's a supply store like Staples or Amazon or any other company you typically work with, the phishing emails look so real that a worry of mine is that some staff member is going to click on something they shouldn't. And that's exactly what happened. Something looked very, very real and somebody clicked on it, but we were immediately notified by Nikhil and his team. They isolated the incident and we were completely protected. In the beginning, you kind of think you have some firewalls and you have security systems in place, but these attacks are real. These attacks are happening more frequently. And working with Nikhil and his team at this point has provided a deeper sense of security for me and my firm and the private data for my clients that we house. But now that I have these security systems in place, I can concentrate on future growth and have the comfort of knowing that all of our client data and our systems are being protected. Overall, my experience working with Capital Cyber and Nikhil's team has been more than I could have ever imagined. Besides being a really, really good guy who cares about your company, he's been with us every step of the way, whether it be a question, he's in constant communication, he's constantly letting us know what's happening, and it's just provided a sense of true security for me as the business owner to know that all of this is being looked after from a professional standpoint and from a protection standpoint.